Imagine waking up a millionaire and going to bed that same night unable to afford bread for your family. On Black Tuesday, this nightmare became reality for thousands of Americans, triggering a domino effect that would plunge the entire world into darkness for over a decade. October 29, 1929. In just 6 hours, $14 billion vanished into thin air. That $230 billion in today's money, and America would never be the same. This is the story of how greed, delusion, and a single Tuesday brought the most powerful nation on earth to its knees. The 1929 Wall Street crash wasn't just a bad day for investors. It was the earthquake that triggered the Great Depression, leaving 15 million Americans unemployed and reshaping the global economy. But here's what most people don't know. This disaster was completely preventable. Let's break down the 10 critical factors that converged to create the perfect financial storm. Number 10. The illusion of eternal prosperity. Coming out of World War I, America was flying high. Industrial production had doubled, wages were up, and everyone believed prosperity was permanent. This optimism became dangerous when people started treating the stock market like a guaranteed money printer. Ordinary citizens, teachers, factory workers, even janitors were convinced that stocks only went up. Spoiler alert, they were catastrophically wrong. Number 9. Buying stocks on margin. Here's where things got insane. Banks allowed people to buy stocks with only 10% down, borrowing the rest. Imagine buying a $1,000 stock with just $100 of your own money. When prices rose, you looked like a genius. But when they fell, you owed money you never had. By 1929, billions of dollars in stocks were built on this house of cards, and nearly everyone was playing the game. Number 8. The Federal Reserve's fatal mistake. In 1928, the Fed saw speculation getting out of control and raised interest rates to cool things down. But instead of a gentle tap on the brakes, they slammed them. Credit dried up, businesses couldn't borrow, and the economy started choking. The Fed had accidentally set the stage for disaster, and the market was teetering on the edge of a cliff. Number 7. Unregulated banking madness. In the 1920s, banks operated like the Wild West. There was no FDIC insurance, no real oversight, and banks were pouring depositors' savings directly into the stock market. When the crash came, these banks didn't just lose their money, they lost your money. Thousands of banks collapsed, and ordinary Americans watched their life savings disappear overnight. Number 6. Media hype and false confidence. Newspapers and financial experts spent years convincing Americans that the market boom would last forever. Famous economist Irving Fisher declared just weeks before the crash that stocks had reached a permanently high plateau. This relentless propaganda created a collective delusion that made people ignore every warning sign until it was too late. Number 5. Agricultural depression. While cities were booming, rural America was already dying. Farmers had expanded massively during World War I, but when demand collapsed afterward, crop prices plummeted. By 1929, millions of farmers were bankrupt, creating a weak foundation beneath the seemingly strong economy. When Wall Street fell, rural America had nothing left to cushion the blow. Number 4. Income inequality reaches crisis levels. By 1929, the richest 1% of Americans controlled 40% of the nation's wealth. The average worker couldn't afford the products they were manufacturing, creating an economy dependent on debt and speculation rather than real purchasing power. This massive inequality meant that when the wealthy lost money in the crash, there was no middle class strong enough to keep the economy afloat. Number 3. The Panic of Black Thursday. October 24, 1929, Black Thursday. Panic selling began when investors realized prices were inflated beyond reason. 12.9 million shares traded hands in a single day, a record that signaled sheer terror. Banking leaders tried to stabilize the market by buying stocks, and it worked temporarily. But this was just the calm before the real storm, and everyone sensed it. Number 2. The catastrophe of Black Monday and Tuesday. October 28th and 29th, the world ended for millions. On Black Monday, the market dropped 13%. On Black Tuesday, it fell another 12%. In just 2 days, $30 billion evaporated, more than America had spent on all of World War I. Brokers couldn't handle the volume. Phones rang unanswered. Ticker tapes ran hours behind. Complete chaos reigned on Wall Street. Number 1, the psychological breaking point. But here's the real killer: confidence died. Once people stopped believing in the system, no amount of money could fix it. Investors stopped investing, consumers stopped spending. Banks stopped lending, businesses stopped hiring. The crash triggered a psychological collapse that transformed a market correction into the Great Depression. Fear became a self-fulfilling prophecy that would grip America for over a decade. The 1929 crash taught us that markets built on speculation, debt, and inequality will eventually collapse under their own weight. It took World War II and massive government intervention to finally pull America out of the Depression. But the lessons from that fateful October remain brutally relevant today. Are we repeating the same mistakes? Are our markets once again disconnected from reality? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If this deep dive into financial history opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe for more content that uncovers the truth behind the events that shaped our world. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Remember, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Don't be one of them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.